Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm Star Wars Meg, and in today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently. So normally on my channel I do Star Wars Explained, Star Wars news, reviews and all of that stuff, but today I want to address something that I posted the other day. So if you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that every day I post a question of the day, and typically I pit two Star Wars characters up against each other. We had Aayla Secure against Leia Organa, we had Snoke against Vader, etc, etc. But the one I wanted to talk about in an entire video is Vader versus Plagueis. The reason I believe this merits its own video is because at first I posted the question without second thought. I believed that it was an interesting battle and I was curious to see what you guys thought. But the more I dwelled on it, the more I realized it's not actually a very clear fight. In and of themselves, they're very worthy adversaries. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you what I believe the outcome would be if Darth Vader faced off with Darth Plagueis. So just before I get too much into the video guys, please may I ask you to hit subscribe down below if you're new, to like this video, check out all my other videos and consider becoming a patron of mine on Patreon. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I personally believe that Plagueis would win more or less every single time. Now I had a debate with someone about this who believes that Vader would actually have the upper hand. I've considered this person's point of view and I've done some research, so this is what I found. When you put Vader up against Darth Plagueis, Vader only has one significant advantage over Darth Plagueis, and this is the fact that he has a very defined combative technique with his lightsaber. Darth Vader is an expert with his saber, so if it's a lightsaber duel, I would have to give it to Vader, but that's not the only thing we can consider in this battle. You see, all in all, Darth Plagueis is actually the most powerful. His understanding of the Force is deeper and more profound, his powers are more esoteric, his speed is faster. And this doesn't take into account the fact that Darth Plagueis can manipulate people's minds, and he does this using ancient Sith knowledge and methods. Now for a minute, let's turn back to Darth Vader and see where he has the upper hand. I think it would be convenient at this point to compare Plagueis and Vader in terms of their kill count. Out of people that were actually important, Darth Vader defeated 4 Jedi very easily. He defeated Roan Shrine, he defeated the Dark Woman, defeated Celeste Morn, and he fought evenly against Maul, Obi-Wan and Luke. In terms of Plagueis, we can only compare all of those to the fact that he did fight very well against Venomous and even defeated him. So I don't think it's fair at this point to say that overall Plagueis is worse, but it does come with the territory because Darth Vader is known for his incredible lightsaber abilities. He was even better than Darth Sidious. Now let's go back to Darth Plagueis and talk about two things that Plagueis can do that Darth Vader cannot do. Darth Plagueis was a master of Sith lightning. Vader can't use Sith lightning. Plagueis was also an expert in telekinesis and manipulating people on a microscopic level. Now I will say that canon has never confirmed whether Vader could use the exact same methods as Darth Plagueis. However, Vader was able to use alter environment and was able to use a form of telekinesis which could make the opponent very vulnerable mentally. If you cast your minds back to Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, we do see Vader manipulate Luke's mind into making him think of his sister, to draw upon that fear. Kylo Ren was also very good at doing this, as we see in The Force Awakens with Rey, but that's for a different time. Let's compare Vader and Plagueis' speed. I will have to say this from the outset that it's no contest. Darth Plagueis was known for being a very, very fast Sith. And one point of contention that I wonder about is, could Darth Plagueis actually influence Vader's suit? Could he cut off the life support? Could he manipulate him that way? Something tells me he would have absolutely no issue doing this, but we have to remember something which one of my commenters pointed out to me, that Darth Vader's rage is extreme. Vader, in his rage of anger, could use his lightsaber to deflect pretty much anything Plagueis could throw at him. But please do bear in mind the fact that these are just defenses, and eventually Vader would tire himself out. Now, this comparison could go on all day pretty much, but to avoid that I just want to wrap up with some points which I think would make Plagueis have the upper hand overall. The first one is that Plagueis is durable. He was very strong and he never tired himself out. He was known for fighting for hours, and strength was not debatable. Also keep in mind the fact that Plagueis had trained himself to never ever sleep. Remember that it took Palpatine to get his master drunk before he actually could lower his defense, because Plagueis was never, ever going to fall asleep again. Another significant point that I don't think anyone's mentioned yet is Darth Vader's suit. It was very durable, sure, but remember that Palpatine made Vader's suit very uncomfortable and made it so that Vader was always physically subordinate to what Anakin would have been had he turned to the dark side but not had been defeated by Obi-Wan in Episode 3. All in all, I believe that Plagueis would win 10 times out of 10 against Vader. He just has the upper hand. He has too much knowledge of the Sith and the dark side in him, even though Vader had the raw angst and rage that a great Sith needs. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know if you want me to do more of these comparison videos instead of just doing them in the community section where I do it as the question of the day. Please hit like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Please also check out my playlists. I have a bunch of playlists if you ever feel like binge watching my content. I've separated them into Star Wars Explained, funny videos, Star Wars news, and so on. Also, please consider becoming a patron of mine on Patreon. For just $2 a month, you get exclusive perks that you do not find here on YouTube. And also it helps to keep this channel running so that I can keep providing you guys with regular content. So I'm Star Wars Meg, and I wish you a fantastic rest of the day no matter where you are in the galaxy. Have a good one.